Welcome back. In today's lesson, I'll give you the most common frequency adverbs. Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never. For example, how often do you go to the gym? You can say, I always go to the gym on Mondays and Wednesdays. The position of the frequency adverb goes in between I and go. Or you can say, I usually go to the gym 3 times a week. Or I sometimes go to the gym when I have free time. So the position always goes in between the subject I and the verb go. Another example, how often do you visit your friends? I often visit my friends on Saturdays. It's the same. I often visit my friends on Saturdays. Or I rarely visit my friends. I rarely visit my friends. Another option is I never visit my friends. So the position of the words of the frequency adverb always is the same, in between the subject I and the verb visit. Another question, how often do you watch Netflix? I often watch Netflix on Saturdays. I often watch Netflix on Saturdays. It's the same position. Or, I rarely watch Netflix. Or, I never watch Netflix. I never watch Netflix. How often does your teacher give you homework? He often gives me homework. He often gives me homework. He or she rarely gives me homework. He never gives me homework. Again, he is the subject, gives is the action. How often do you go on vacations? I usually go on vacations in the summer. Or I rarely go on vacations. I rarely go on vacations.
It sound right, boys.
Or I never go on vacations. Same position. I, subject, never, frequency adverb, go, the action. Okay, so now it's time to practice a little bit. How often do you go to the movies?
Often, usually, sometimes.
How often do you go to the movies? How often do you go for a walk?
Often, never, rarely.
How often do you go for a walk? How often does your teacher give you homework? Often, sometimes, rarely. How often does your teacher give you homework? How often do you practice your English? Always, sometimes, never. How often do you practice your English? Alright, thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please let me know, make a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.
It sound right, boy.